All right. Okay, let's do this. We're going to begin today's class from child's pose position. So I encourage you, if you need to assist your knees and help your knees, your kneecaps, have your blanket, support your knees. And from child's pose, we're going to first go from tabletop to child's pose. Here I'm going to ask you to have your knees either wide as your hips, or if you want to start with the knees a little bit wider, not fully wide because we are not warmed up yet, but just a little bit wider than your hips, you're welcome to do it. So wrist over your shoulders over your wrist and hips over to your knees, and then slowly we're going to sink the hips towards the heels. Relax your shoulders, elbows, forearms down towards the floor. And remember that if you cannot touch the floor with your forehead, bring the floor towards your forehead by either making a tower with your fist or using the block to place the forehead on top of it. Elbows out to find that opening on the back line, especially the upper part of the spine, in between the shoulder blades. Releasing any tension and the muscles in between your rib cage in the back. And slowly begin to bring the attention to your breath as you stretch gently and safely your lower back. Take a moment here. Just breathing in and out through the nostrils. Take your time to find the space. Gently stretching the back of the hips. Begin to deepen now your inhales and exhales to slow it down in a way that it feels comfortable, deep, long, and relaxed, but without forcing the breath, without having the feeling that to take the next inhale. So flow with a full, long, relaxing breathing. From here, slowly, let's all return back to tabletop position. Just keep the knees where you have them, either wide as your hips or a little bit wider. And then from here, take a nice inhale. And then we're going to move the hips to the heels, gently lengthening the spine. At the same time, walk your hands to your left side. Right hand on top of your left hand, elbow, forearms down, and chin into the chest. Begin to return to that long, full breath. And now stretch gently the right side of the rib cage and the right side of the torso. Notice if you're holding tension in your shoulders, soften that tension. Breathe long, deep, and relaxed. Inhale, lift the head slightly off the mat, walk to the opposite side. Left hand on top of your right hand, elbows, forearms down, chin to your chest, and stretch the left side of the torso. Back to center, inhale to tabletop position. Now, if you have your knees a little bit wider than the hips, now it's time to everybody have the knees under the hips. Now, slide the left knee a few inches in the front, keep the right knee under your right hip, and exhale. This is asymmetrical stretch of the spine and the back of the hips. We move the hips to the heels and forearms, elbows down, and again, make a tower, place your block, under your forehead, or release your forehead down to your hands. So the stretch is now happening on the right side of the torso, the back of the spine. We'll be working today with a lot of asymmetrical movement here. And inhale, return back to tabletop. Left knee comes under your left hip, and then the right knee few inches to the front. And then take a nice inhale from neutral spine. And as you exhale, slowly move the hips towards your left heel. Elbows, forearms down, forehead to the block or to your hands, and just feel the stretch now on the opposite side. Inhale, return back to tabletop. Left knee under your left hip. Both knees are even. Take an inhale. Move the hips all the way down towards the heels again. And return to Balasana, full Balasana with both hips even. So relaxing the forehead towards the block, towards the hands. Elbows out. Gentle stretch again. Back to table. And we're going to the asymmetrical twist. Right arm goes under your left arm, right side of the face, right shoulders down. If it feels right for your arm, you can wrap it around. You can keep the elbow form down towards the floor and just breathe here as you guide the left shoulder more back. Close your eyes and return to your breath. You have your arms down your back. Slowly bring the left hand under your left shoulder. Everybody gently undo your twist or return to tabletop. Take a nice inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, left arm goes under the right arm. Left side of the face, left side of the shoulder down. You can wrap it around or again, leave the forearm and the elbow down. Take a moment. And release the right hand down and then do the twist gently. Left hand on the left shoulder, tabletop. Walk your hands by your knees and kneeling positions, standing in your knees. Take a moment, breathing in and out. I'm going to turn this way so I can show you better, facing my screen. So from here, we're going to bring the right foot forward and then walk that right foot in an angle. So it's somewhere in between, to the side and to the front. Place your right hand to your right thigh on top of your right knee, and then move the hips to the right and hold it there. Relax your elbows by your rib cage and shoulders back and down. So begin to open gently that inner thigh, the groin. Nice, easy breathing. And slowly return back to center and walk the foot now in line with your right hip, hands to your thigh, elbows by your rib cage, and the pelvis and hips moving forward into iliopsoas or hip flexor stretch. Relax your shoulders and keep lifting from the chest. Flatten the upper spine, open the heart. Take a nice inhalation, slowly return back to center, right knee under your right hip, and then left foot out, somewhere in between the front and the side. Oops. almost tipped over my candle. Left hand to your left side, and then move again towards the left, shoulders back and down, elbows by your rib cage, and just guide the left knee slightly back to work on that groin and stretching opening there. Slowly return back to center, walk your left foot, place the left foot in line with your left hip, hands to your left side, elbows by your rib cage, and the pelvis and hips moving towards the front to find out more opening in the right hip flexor. Check your breath. Slowly inhale, left knee under your left hip, and then drop the hips to the heels, and let's find our way to seated position. So seated position, remember to use that same blanket or towel to sit on the edge of your mat, allowing the pelvis and the hips to tilt forward. So from here, let's have a seat here. And we're going to massage your left, grab your left foot first with your left hand, with both hands, and just massage from the center of the ball of your left foot with the thumbs, and just gently kind of pull those to the side and just give a nice stretch from the center to the side. And that's where the joints of the ball of the foot joins with the toes. Just begin from there and slowly going down. Just work on the ball of the foot and slide those thumbs away. Going to the arch. And then slowly back up again. And release. Let's do the same thing with the right foot. With both thumbs and the center, close where the joint of the ball of the foot is with the toes. And then just slowly press and open. Slide those thumbs away from each other. And press and open. And just keep lowering from the center, from the top to the center of your arch, but keep moving those thumbs away. Good. And then release. Bring the hands behind you. Bring the legs in front of you. And then flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Separate the feet slightly out. So we're going to bring the toes in and out. And the rotation is happening from your hip joints. And then flex. And let's do some windshield wiper movement here. Mobilizing those hips slowly. Back through center, sole of the feet together, knees out, holding the feet with both hands, and then shoulders back and down. Inhale, chin goes up to the sky with inhale. Nice long exhale, guide the chin to the chest. Release your pelvic floor. Inhale, open the chest, lift the chin up. Exhale, chin to the heart. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open, and then to the right. Exhale to the chest. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale to the right, to the chest. Gently, slowly keep moving in this way to the same direction. 2 more rounds. And going to the opposite direction. Inhale to the right and up. Exhale, left and down. Same direction, breathing in and out. Back through center, neutral neck. Bring the hands behind you again. Lean slightly back. Bring the knees up. Separate the feet and windshield wiper the legs. I'm sitting in your regular position, seated position, whatever works for you the best today. And we're going to bring the right arm up to the side in T. Exhale, lower the right hand down, left ear to your left shoulder. Inhale, head back through center, arm out to the side. Exhale, ear to the shoulder, hand down. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back to neutral. And lower. Inhale, back to neutral. One more. Exhale to lower. Back to neutral, bring the right arm up to the sky, flex the elbow, place your right hand down in between your shoulder blades, and with your left hand, place your left hand down to your right ear and then lower the left ear to your left shoulder. And just guide the right elbow back, breathing in and out. Keep opening the elbows out, keep opening the chest. Take a nice inhale. And release both arms out to the side, head back through center, both shoulders forward, up, back, and down. And then bring the left arm out to T. Exhale, lower the left hand down, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, lower. And back through center with an inhale. With exhale, release. 3 more rounds at your own rhythm. One more. Head back through center, left arm up, flex the elbow, place the hand in between the shoulder blade, and with your right arm, place the right arm by your left ear. Take an inhale, guide the elbows back, and right ear to right shoulder. Use your breath. Take a nice inhale, head back through center, release both arms down towards the floor, shoulders up, back, and down. Hands to your shoulders, and let's make circles with your elbows in one direction. Pointing to the opposite direction. Bring the arms to the side and arms overhead. Reach to the fingertips. Lower your right hand down. Extend the left arm up and over to your left ear as you guide the right spine towards the right. Guide the left elbow back. Keep reaching that opening on the front of your left shoulder. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, rotate the head towards your right shoulder. Relax and breathe. Left hand is soft. The breath is moving. Take a nice inhale, back through center, and then lower your left hand down towards the floor. So both hands are either side of your right thigh. Take a nice inhale, flex the elbows, and release the chest towards your right knee as you guide the chin to your chest. Keep your left hip down, chin in, and breathe through this. Slowly inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Now keep your right knee bent and bring the left leg forward. So your left foot is touching the inner thigh of your left leg. Bring the arms forward and up. Flex the arms into cactus. Lift the chest. Guide the elbows back, belly in, chin to the chest, and exhale, lower halfway down. Holding position, elbows by your rib cage as you soften the shoulders. Hold and breathe. Keep the back muscles engaged. Keep the abdomen engaged as you stretch the left side of your left leg. The back of the hip. Keep breathing. Take a nice inhale. Lift the head, lift the chest. Let's twist to the left. Keep your left leg straight. The right hand outside of your left knee. Left hand behind you. Look over to your left shoulder. Spine upright. Breath is moving. Take a nice inhalation, slowly rotate the head back through center and do the twist, bringing the hands behind you, extend the legs forward and then just shake a little bit the legs here. And come to seated position, any position you prefer. From seated position, extend the left hand down, right arm go overhead, exhale, move the spine to the left as you soften the elbows, and then guide the right elbow back. Nice inhalation, exhale, rotate the chin to your left shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, back to center. Lower your right hand down, both hands either side of your left thigh. Inhale with a nice long spine. Exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, and then guide the chin to your chest, holding position as you breathe. Make sure your right hip is down and your breath is moving. Stretch on the right side of the spine, going all the way down to the back of the hip. Take a nice inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, neutral spine. Now extend the right leg forward and have your left foot touching the inner thigh of your right leg. Press through the back line of the right leg, arms out and up. Flex the elbows into cactus, elbows by your rib cage, flat spine. Take a nice inhalation and exhalation, lower the spine as far as you can, holding position. And just breathe here. Try not to round the upper spine. Keep flat as much as you can. Keep your neck neutral. Don't drop the head. Nice. Inhale. Return the spine back to neutral position. Let's twist to the right. Place your left hand down outside of your right knee, right hand behind you. Nice inhalation. Exhale, rotate, look over to your right shoulder, holding position. Inhale here. Exhale, rotate the head back through center. Bring both hands behind you. Flex the knees, feet wide as your hips. Some windshield wiper movement here. Dropping the legs to one side, and let's find our way to kneeling position. So keep your blanket there. We're going to work asymmetrically in stretching, opening the hips here to table. Let's bring the left leg back and up. Flex, step forward your left foot, and then walk your left foot to the edge of the mat. Notice my left knee is over to my left ankle, and both wrists are under my shoulder. And then sink the pelvis and the hips towards the floor as you keep flattening the upper spine. Keep the spine nice and long. Nice, easy breathing through the nose. Keep your right knee down and then walk your left foot in line with your left hip. And then left arm goes forward, up, back, and behind you. Look over to your left hand. Twist and hold in position as you keep dropping the hips and the pelvic floor towards the mat. Breathing in and out. Now bring the left arm up, forward, and down. Straighten your left leg, move the hips back, hamstring stretch, chin to your chest, hold in position. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. And bring the arms out and behind you, interlacing the fingers down your sacrum, and then open the chest as you slide the hands down and bring the shoulder blades to each other. Keep opening the front again. One more time, stretching the hip flexor here. Giving space to all those internal organs in the front of the body. Opening the chest, stretching the front of the shoulders. Take a nice inhale and exhale, hands down. Bring the left knee back and then step forward with your right foot. Once you get there, just keep your left knee down. The left knee down is slightly back, it's not under the hip, and then walk the right foot to the edge of the mat. Find the 90-degree angle, knee over the wrist, over the ankle, and wrist under the shoulders. Flatten the spine and just drop the pelvis and the pelvic floor towards the floor. Hold it here. Use your breath. Then walk the right foot, make it the right foot to be in line with your right hip, and just bring the right arm forward, up behind you, and look over to right shoulder as you hold in position. Inhale, right arm goes up to the sky, forward and down. Straighten your right leg, move the hips back, and hold there, and hamstring stretch. Soften the shoulders. Use your breath. Flex your right knee. Tuck the toes under your back foot. Pick up the knee off the mat. Step back to downward dog. Take your blanket away from your mat and then walk your hands towards the feet. Let's all find our way to the back of the mat and just rounding the spine from Uttanasana. We're going to make our way slowly. Heavy arms, heavy head, coming to Samastiti. Feet under the hips, equal weight distributed in both feet. Let's take a moment to reconnect with the breath. Slowing the inhales and the exhales down. From the back of the mat, let's rotate the right foot out, 35, 40-degree angle. One comfortable step forward to the front of the mat. So not too close to the back foot, not too far forward. Just somewhere in between. Adjust your hips, adjust your shoulders, so shoulders are over the hips. Flex your left knee is over to left ankle, and bring arms out and up into warrior one. Shoulders back and down. Lift from the chest. Take a nice inhale. And then bring the left arm behind your back. Flex the elbow, take a nice inhale. Asymmetrical work again. Activate the core. Belly in, back muscles engage into the chest. And exhale, lower the spine and the arm halfway down. Inhale, engage, and lift the chest, neutral position. Inhale here. Activate the core, chin in. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, return back to neutral position. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale up, activate the core. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, lower. Halfway down. Inhale up, exhale here. Two more. Inhale, chin in, exhale, halfway down. Activate the belly. Inhale back to center. Exhale here. One last. Inhale. Exhale down. Activate the belly, the back muscles. Lift the spine back to center. And exhale, release the right hand down. Left hand down, shoulders up, back and down, and then step back, Samastiti. Feet under the hips, hands to the heart. Let's take a moment here to bring the attention back to the breath. Perhaps the breath got a little short by the effort of bringing the spine up and down. Try to slow it down. And then lower the hands down by your hips. Now it's time to turn the left foot in an angle and one comfortable step with the right foot. Adjust your hips facing to the front of the mat, shoulders over to your hips. Now flex your right knee, arms overhead, and then bring the right arm behind you and keep the left arm by your left ear all the time. So that's one thing I forgot to mention. So when we go down, it's not like we lower the left arm down. We try to keep it in an angle, and parallel to your left ear. So let's begin from here. Take an inhale, and this is core activation. Exhale, lower the spine halfway down. Activate the core, inhale back through center, exhale here. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, long spine, lower halfway down. Inhale, core engagement, back through center, exhale, hold it here. Inhale, nice and smooth. Exhale, in control, lower, halfway down. Inhale, activate back through center. Exhale here, soften the shoulder. Inhale, exhale, halfway down. Inhale, come back through center. And exhale, release. Inhale, and exhale, back down. Inhale, back through center. One more. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, lower the spine halfway down. Inhale, back through center. Release the left hand down. Both arms down. So one step back. Samastiti. Holding position, hands to the heart. Reconnecting back with the breath. From here, let's come this way so you can see me better. With the hands to the heart, we're going to sit and chair pose, move the hips back, pick up the right heel up, open the chest, and straighten hands to the heart, heel down. Inhale, exhale, flex, and pick up the left heel, open the chest. Inhale, straighten hands to the heart. Inhale, exhale, flex, lower, pick up the heel, elbows open. Inhale, straighten, heel down, hands down. Inhale, exhale, flex, lower, left heel up, open the chest. And straighten, hands to the heart, heel down. Inhale, exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten, hands together, heel down. Inhale, exhale, flex and down. Inhale, straighten, hands to the heart, and exhale. 2 more rounds, each heel up. Inhale, exhale, flex and lower, open the chest, cactus. Inhale, straighten, hands to the heart, heel down. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, flex and lower, heel up, open the chest. And straighten, hands to the heart. From here, hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Let's stand in the back of your mat with the feet under the hips, floating the arms forward and up. Nice long spine, pull the belly in, chin to the chest. Exhale, swan dive, hands towards the floor, and Uttanasana. From Uttanasana, let's find our way to walk the hands to the front of the mat, lower the knees down towards the floor, and then guide the chest forward as you flex the elbows, lower the chest, the belly, the hips, straighten the legs, rotate the head to one side, and bring the arms down by your side as you soften the shoulders towards the mat. Reverse Shavasana. Take a moment here to reconnect back with the breath. Take your time. Breathing in and out. If working here asymmetrically, just strengthening and stretching the body, being able to notice the difference between one side of the body and the opposite side. Breathe. And pick up the head, turn it over to the opposite side. And bring the forehead back to center. So now, keep both feet and legs together. Right arm goes forward, left arm stays by the trunk and the hip. As we come, we're going to come asymmetrical bhujangasana, so asymmetrical cobra. So chin remains in all the time. So we don't lift the chin, we keep the neck neutral. As we inhale, pick up the right arm, head, chest, left arm, and left leg up. Exhale, everything goes down. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, right arm up, left leg up. And exhale, everything goes down. Breath through the hips, inhale, everything goes up. Exhale with control, everything goes down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One last. Inhale up and exhale all the way down. Rotate the head to one side, soften the shoulders, the elbows. Take a moment here. Returning back to the full, easy, relaxing breathing. And pick up the head and bring the left arm forward and the right arm by your right side. Chin to your chest. Keep the neck neutral at all moments. Keep your feet together. Now, opposite side. With the next inhale, pick up the head, pick up the left arm, right leg up. Exhale, everything goes down. Inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale, lift and down. Inhale up and down. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale up and exhale all the way down. Rotate the head to the right. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Take a moment here. Head back to neutral, left hand under the left shoulder, right hand under the right shoulder. Press to the palms. Inhale, lift the chest, the pelvis, bend the knees, move the hips to the heels, balasana, stretch your lower back, middle back, elbows out. And remember not to keep the head hanging in the air. Just if you need to place the block under your forehead, and just breathe here as you counterbalance the back bend, the asymmetrical cobra pose that we just did to stretch and release any tension in your lumbar spine. Hands by your hips, lift the head, the chest, drop the hips to one side, and then let's come to the front of the mat with the feet wide as your hips. And Bring the arms forward, shoulders back and down. So we're working with a little bit movement here on the spine. So if you need support, you can always lower one hand as we twist, okay? So shoulders back and down, palms facing to each other, lean slightly back, activate the core, feet off the mat, and then exhale, twist to the left, and inhale back through center. Exhale, twist to the right, and back through center. Holding position. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back through center. Two more. Exhale, twist to the left. And back through center. Engage the core. Exhale, twist to the right. Back through center. Sole of the feet together, knees out. Soften and relax the spine as you guide the chin into the chest. Just breathe here. And inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Guide the knees again, wide as your hips, feet wide as your hips. Arms forward, shoulders back and down, and slowly guiding the spine, the belly into the spine, chin into the chest. We're going to lower the spine down towards the floor. If you need to protect your neck, your head, please place your blanket there. Take a moment with the knees bent, hands to your belly, relax your shoulders, elbows, any tension there. Lift your left leg up to the, extend the left leg back to the front of the mat and bring the right arm overhead. With the next inhale, lift the left leg up and touch your toes with your right hand. Lift the chin in, the head of the mat. Chin in. Exhale, leg down, arm up, overhead. Relax your neck. Inhale, chin in, lift the head, lift the left leg, touch your toes with your right hand. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up. And exhale down. Asymmetrical core work. Inhale up. And exhale down. Keep the neck protected as you keep the chin in. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower, two more. Inhale, up. And down, one last. Inhale, lift. And lower. Release the arm down and rock your head from side to side. Few rounds here. Release your neck. Now flex your left knee, place your left foot on top of your right thigh, holding the back of the hamstring or the shin with both hands. IT band stretch, stretching the left side in this case. Keep the chin in, keep stretching your neck, and just breathe here. And release. Left foot goes down, and the right leg goes, both legs goes down, and we're going to extend the left arm overhead. From here, okay, right leg goes up and touch the toes with your left hand, lift the chin, and exhale, right leg down, left arm overhead, relax your neck. Chin in, activate the core, inhale, touch your toes with your left hand, and exhale, release in control, lower. Be in control with the movement. Inhale, activate, lift, touch, and exhale down. Inhale, lift and touch, chin in. Exhale down. Inhale, lift and touch. Exhale down, two more. Inhale, chin in, lift and touch. Exhale, control down, one last. Inhale, lift and touch. Exhale down, and rock your head from side to side. Flex your left knee, relax your shoulders, and bring the head slowly back through center. Right foot on top of your left thigh. touching, holding from the hamstring or the shin, chin into the chest, holding position. And release it. Release the left foot down, release the right foot down. Now extend the right leg forward again, and the left foot is touching the inner thigh of your right leg. Arms in T position, palm facing up, slowly take a nice inhale, open the left knee out and release your iliopsoas, your groin, your hip, your glutes. Keep the chin slightly in. If you like, you can rock your head from side to side. Just keep mobilizing the neck. You just can keep the head in one position, your choice. Left knee up, extend the left leg to the front of the mat, flex the right knee, and the right foot is by your inner side of your left leg. Take a nice inhale. Slowly, as you exhale in control, open the right knee out. Time to release iliopsoas on the right side, your right hip, glutes, chest. Hold and breathe. And slowly bring the right knee up, flex your left knee, walk the feet wide as your mat, and windshield wiper your legs, moving in one direction and to the head goes into the opposite direction. Just mobilizing a little bit here before settling in our last asana, in our last pose. Just few more rounds of movement of the neck and the hips and the legs, the spine. Returning back through center, straightening both legs to both corner of the mat, turn the feet out and guide the arms somewhere in between hips and shoulders, making any adjustment you need to, and you are now in your final pose, Shavasana corpse pose. Time of letting go. Time of working on stillness, doing our best to keep the body coming into a deeper and softer relaxation mode. Head to toes, toes to the crown of the head. Use the breath just from the crown of the head down to the sole of the feet. Be aware of the different part of your body that maybe you need to still working on letting go and releasing. Just keep moving with your awareness up and down the body, front and back. And then concentrate in that specific spot or spots where you need to hold there for a moment and just guide your breathing into deep, long, and soft until that tension is gone. And maybe it's the mind which we need to let go. So if the mind is a little bit all over the place, you can use your breath there as you're lying down to concentrate on the movement of the breath. And as the mind slowly begin to come to stillness, the body will follow and relax. Very slowly, please. Now begin to deepen your breath. Gently rock your head from side to side. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. And reach the arms overhead, pointing the toes, reaching through the fingertips, nice long spine. Take a nice inhalation. Flex your knees. And then roll over to your right side and hold it there as an extension of your Shavasana. If you're still kind of feeling some tightness there, this is the time or the opportunity for you to work on letting that go. And the head comes last. Very slowly. Let's all find our time and wait to sit together. The spine upright, soft shoulders, soft muscle of the face, eyes closed. Let's work on letting go to help our mind to release and to be okay with that release as we imagine that we're having this cloud, fluffy, bright, welcoming cloud right by our side of our heads. And we're going to use this cloud to deposit any thought, any emotion, any vritti, any distraction that doesn't allow the mind to be free and still. Whatever that is, we're going to place it on that little cloud. We're going to inhale. And with exhalation, we're going to invite that cloud to fly and move away from our mind. And we're going to watch that thought, emotion, that distractions to gently flow away. And we can keep coming back to our breath, connecting with the breath as the thought, the cloud is moving away. And if it's some other emotion, that some other distractions try to come in again and distract that relationship between mind and breath, we're going to invite and place that thought or emotion to another cloud that we just created with a simple reason of letting that thought go and move away from our minds. We watch that thought to leaving us. Then we return back to the breath. And we use as many clouds we need to create in order to empty our minds from distractions, from the breaths, and keep focusing on the breath. Guiding the hands to the heart center. Breathing naturally and noticing the body. And especially notice your mind. That's your mind feels lighter. That's your mind feel more at peace, open and relaxed. That's your mind does not feel disturbed. If the mind feels open, relaxed, at peace and still, let's work together. Make an intention to try to keep those qualities within our minds for a little bit longer after this session is over. Let's do our best not to jump in onto the next thing and holding on a little bit longer with this peaceful state, sattvic state of the mind. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And we all keep cultivating peaceful minds, peaceful thoughts. Now let's only bring kind words, sweet words, peaceful words from our mouth. And may our actions always be inspired by this love, compassion, and peaceful state we all have within our hearts. I thank you all very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaskaram. Thank you. See you Thursday.